Magandang araw sa inyong lahat! Welcome to the Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association, ang liga para sa lahat. Ako nga pala si Fiona Bacani, yung courtside reporter para sa araw na ito. At live po kami ngayon sa Inares Sports Arena para sa pangalawang araw ng pangatlong round ng MPVA. Kaya naman ngayon, very exciting ang mga laban natin for today dahil maya-maya lang makikita natin ang labanan ng Rizal Xentromall Golden Coolers versus the Nasipit Lady Spikers. At mamaya rin makikita natin ang labanan ng Binyan Takjel versus the Marikina Lady Shoe Masters at 3:30 p.m. And of course, let's not miss our last game for today, the Negros Blue Hawks versus the Bacoor City Strikers at 6 p.m. Pero syempre, bago muna natin puntahan ang mga labanan sa araw na to, balikin muna natin ang mga nangyari nung Thursday. So we did see, for our first match, the Bacoor City Strikers defeated Binyan Takjel in a 5-set thriller led by Bebang Ocado. And for our second match, we saw the San Juan Lady Knights defeat the Rizal Xentromall Golden Coolers in a 5-set upset with Patio Rendain leading the pack. And for our last match, the Caloocan AM Spikers defended their home turf against the Nasipit Lady Spikers in 4 sets, led by our queens of the court, Yeye Gabarda and Rhea Manalo. And of course, speaking of our queens who definitely showed up, let's also talk about more players who made their presences felt in the last week.
Patuno, former Adamson player. Oh, cross court, it works. There you go, instant impact here from Maningis. But I think that was quite an experimental lineup there for Coach Edgar, trying to starting. Reverse set para kay Palik. Shannon Palik, we haven't heard her name for a while now. But right now, just using the hands of the blocker, scores off the block point there.
Ramirez to Picar.
Runda in again.
Yep. That's a deep cross court.
Runda in is really one of the go-to players of San Juan.
Picar. Blue Hawks. And that time, it's Lopez.
What a powerful cross-court hit.
Sending or giving her team their first set win. Tingnan natin. Itong setup na ito.
You can see her angle.
Espiritu gives this one to the middle. Picked up by the libero. Saved by Puzon. Chance para sa Nasipit. Still, excellent save right there. And a smart move coming from Stacy Lopez. What a brainy and really quick reaction displayed here by this girl. And she has been on fire, oozing with confidence.
And there we have it. We just saw standout performances from Marikina Shannon Palik, San Juan's Patio Rendain, Negros Ednel Maniquis, Angela Lopez, and of course Rizal's Stacy Lopez. And those were our fierce plays of the week. And speaking of standout performances, let's head on to our Clash of Queens. For the Rizal Xentromall Golden Coolers, of course, let's not forget Joan de Guzman, who had her best performance of this tournament with 12 points and 12 attacks, of course with the help of Jaja Tulang and the rest of the squad. Now for the Nasipit Lady Spikers, we have Shika Espinosa, who has always been consistent for the Nasipit Spikers, and she was also led and helped with Kai Balwalwa. And their last game, she had 12 points, 11 attacks, and 1 ace. And even though the teams didn't win, they still had really good performances and put up a good fight for their squads. Now, for those of you who aren't here at the Inares Sports Arena, you can also catch the MPVA games live on the Plus Network social media pages. We have that on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. And of course, you can also catch the matches on the MPVA Facebook page and on cable TV on MPTV on Signal Channel 98. And for our mobile users, live po ito sa Pilipinas Live app. Mainit-init ang mga laban para sa araw na ito, kaya naman stick around for more volleyball action.
Round of action continues in the Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association as, of course, Jonah Dolorito led Rizal against Shino Ormeneta of Nasipit Lady Spikers, as both of these teams will attempt to bounce back for our first match of the day. Again, it's Rizal's Xentromall Golden Coolers and Nasipit Lady Spikers, Agusan del Norte. Magandang tanghali, volleyball fans, sa ating mga kaligang nanonood ngayon sa Facebook page ng Plus Network. Sheila Salaysay, Jong Panerio as my analyst. Kanina nakita nyo si Fiona Bacani. We will be bringing you the action. Triple header tayo for today on a Sunday, on our first time as the Blue Hawks hosting dito sa Inares, Pasig. Jong, itong dalawang koponan na to, mahaba ang tinakbo ng previous games nila, but unfortunately, hindi yon naging pabor sa kanila. For today, how will these teams bounce back?
Two of our top teams here in this league suffered another upset during the last game. You know, they have a very good defenders, good attackers, and we really couldn't ask for more, Sheila. But they really need to come in here really prepared, because you don't come here just to execute yung practice nyo, but you need to be very prepared to translate and yung mga sudden adjustment that could happen inside the game. And I think that what makes the second round really extra special.
Nabanggit mo na nga, second round na nga tayo, Jong. At ito, ang ating updated team standings for our tournament. As we take a look, ang ating dalawang pools wherein Negros is on top of the pool, followed by Bacoor City, Marikina with 3 wins and 5 losses. And last is Pinyan, having 2 wins and 6 losses. Para naman sa Pool B.
And of course, for Pool B, ito nga, nangunguna ang Rizal, followed by Nasipit, which marutunghayan natin itong dalawang ito na maglaro mamaya. And of course, we have San Juan and Caloocan to complete this Pool B.
That's correct. Ngayon, Rizal Xentromall Golden Coolers, they had, of course, for Nasipit Lady Spikers, palikan natin ang kanilang previous game wherein definitely it was, another long match, and they actually lost to Caloocan in that game in 4 sets.
And that is quite very frustrating in the side of Nasipit. You know, it is actually unexpected considering that this Nasipit is actually in the upper half of our standing. But here comes Caloocan winning on spiking, blocking, and aces. As you can see dito, namigay na nga itong Caloocan ng more errors to Nasipit, but Nasipit failed to take advantage dito nga sa mga libreng puntos na binigay ng Caloocan.
Kaya patuloy nga ang roller coaster campaign nitong Lady Spikers sa ating torneo. Pero despite, they suffered a shocking defeat dito sa AM Spikers, they still had, able to show strong performances from 3 of their top scorers and most consistent ngayong season na to. I'm talking about, of course, the first one is we have Kai Balwalwa or Kai B, and her stats in that last match was 12 points, 10 attacks, and 2 aces.
And for an opposite hitter, Kai Balwalwa receiving so much set here from their setter, quite talagang mababasa dito ng Caloocan. Well, Kai Balwalwa need an ample support here from the wing spikers para magkaroon nga ng ample support ito at makapanalo for Nasipit.
Well, for more of what's with Kai B, let's turn it over to Fiona Bacani.
I'm with Kai Balwalwa right now. And Kai, what do you think happened? Please talk us through what went down in the last game that caused your 4-set loss.
Yes, siguro mas lamang kami ng pagod. And then mas lamang sila ng depensa. Actually, doon kami nahirapan kasi kahit anong malalakas na palo na ibigay namin sa kanila, talagang nadedepensahan nila.
So what do you plan on doing now? What adjustments did the team make to secure this win against Rizal?
Yes, ayun nga yung depensa namin, especially today kasi yung mga kalaban namin, mga bata, mabibilis talaga yung play nila. So kailangan namin paghandaan when it comes to blockings at saka yung floor defense.
Thank you so much, Kai. And that's it for our report from the Nasipit Lady Spikers. Back to you, Jong and Sheila.
Thank you so much for that, Fiona and Kai. Pero ito, let's take a look at what happened in Rizal's previous game. They had a chance, to win 6 straight wins already. Pero, nabawi nga yan. Nakauna sila ng 2 sets. It was a reverse sweep on the other hand para sa San Juan Lady Knights.
Well, this young squad again suffered another upset. It is quite very new for this young squad, and for this young squad nga, matitest talaga dito yung maturity nila. Unfortunately, they weren't able to stretch that maturity sa dulo. Well, dito nga lamang ang San Juan when it comes to attacking, but I think it is really about yung timing kung saan nila ipupuntos yung mga much needed points for them to win that set.
Yes, it was a heartbreaking 5-set defeat para dito sa Rizal. And definitely, they still showed promise and balanced effort naman. 5 sa kanila mga players scored double figures in that last game. At ang nanguna nga dito ay etong si Janet Pulang, and she had 12 points in that match, Jong.
And I think if there is a clear advantage dito ng Rizal, I think it is their middle blocker. And one of the middle blockers, of course, Jaja Tulang. Very, very aggressive. Napakataas ng porsyento. And I think if Rizal needed something to have a run, Janet Tulang is a player to go.
Ayun nga, nakita natin in the last video na nagyeyelo na si Jaja. Tingnan natin or pakinggan natin kung anong update kay Jaja Tulang again with Fiona at the sidelines.
Yeah, so kasama ko ngayon si Jaja Tulang. Napansin namin na niyeyelo yung tuhod mo nung last game. Ano yung nangyari doon?
Yung medyo di na po kinain tuhod ko, sumakit lang po siya sa jumpers po. Ayun.
Okay. So ngayon naman, ano naman ang may expect namin sa'yo today? Maglalaro ka ba ulit following yung pagkayelo ng tuhod mo nung last game?
Siguro i-expect lang po sa akin mga teammates ko. Yung usual ko pong nilalaro, maasahan po nila, ibibigay ko po yung 100% ko po ngayon.
Alright, Sheila and Jong, that's it from us over here with Jaja Tulang.
Maraming salamat, Fiona and Jaja Tulang. Ngayon naman, kanina nabanggit ko, Jong, that these 2 teams actually lost in their previous matches. Pero ano ba itong 3 sets mo for Nasipit para sa larong ito?
Well, for me, my 3 sets for Nasipit, Sheila, is that they really need to have a maturity to bounce back from upset. They really need to work hard, especially yung mga last stretch ng bawat laro. Sometimes nakita mo, you can see on their body language that they are really frustrated, and that is something that they really need to work out. Second is that they need to activate itong mga middle blockers nila. Rizal has a quick wing spikers, and Nasipit really need to have a very good deco and to deflect yung mga atake nga binibigay dito ng Rizal. And lastly, kailangan nga ng Rizal dito ng magandang pasa para makapag-orchestrate ng offense and playmaking itong setter nila ni Sikaole.
But the thing that I like dito sa mga sinabi mo, the keyword is maturity. Dahil if we look at the team roster ng Nasipit, definitely mas experience at veterano itong mga ito on the laban naman dito sa Rizal. Now we talk about Rizal, which is a younger team. Ano naman sa tingin mo yung dapat nilang gawin para sa larong ito?
Well, for Rizal, they need to have this mental toughness. They are both, they're young squad, and they're facing an experienced and matured players, and they need to shake off yung mga upset that they've experienced. It is a totally different environment for this young squad. And of course, they could bank on sa agility nila inside the court. What's good about this with this young squad from Rizal is that ang bilis ng transition. At dito nga nahihirapan yung kalaban nila nabasahin itong naging opensa ng Rizal. At syempre, lastly, yung leadership at playmaking ni Puson yung mag-activate dito, especially ng mga middles at ng mga wing spikers nila.
Well, tingnan nga natin kung gaano itong toughness ng Rizal ang mapuput sa ating test ngayon. Last game they played up against the San Juan Lady Knights, which is also a veteran team. Ngayon mapapasabak ulit sila against the Nasipit Lady Spikers. Which of these 2 teams will display solid performances? Yan ang ating aabangan. Pero for now, MPVA will be right back.
begins the second round of the Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. In our sports arena, let's meet our participants. First, from the Rizal Xentromall Golden Coolers. Led by team captain number 10, Venice Puzon. And their first libero, number 2, Agusan. Big way for your teammates, number 1, Guzman. Number 6, Chacha Tulang. Number 7, Lucy Rivas. Number 8, Stacy Lopez. Number 11, Diego. Number 12, Joan Pagona. Number 13, Gina Malapit. Number 14, Mika Daya. Number 15, Jonah Torito. Number 16, Bruno Osada. Number 19, Castillo. And their second leader, number 5, Stefan Lopez. Now let's meet their opponents, the Nasipit
Ladies Makers, led by team captain number 8, Kai Balualua. And their first libero number 7, Janet Delario. Make way for your teammates, number 1, Princess Marquera. Number 3, Eddie Sardegna. Number 6, Chelsea Kaole. Number 9, Sherina Orpineta. Number 10, Juan Espiritu. Number 11, Shika Espinosa. Number 12, Tere Manalo. Number 13, Mika Guliman. Number 16, Sophie Dalawa. Number 18, Archie Rivera. And their second libero is number 14, Jana Santa Maria. Officials for match number 35. First referee, Kim Yadao. Second referee, Ronaldo Lumagbas. Now let's meet the starters first. From the Rizal Xentromall Golden Coolers. Team captain number 10, Venice Puzon. Number 6, Jaja Tulang. Number 8, Stacy Lopez. Number 12, Joan Doguna. Number 14, Mika Daya. Number 15, Jonah Dolorito. And their starting libero is number 2, Blue Guzman. The head coach for the Golden Coolers is Carmel Garcia. Now let's meet the starters for the Nasipit Agusan del Norte Ladies Makers. Team captain number 8, Kai Balualua. Number 1, Princess Marquera. Number 6, Chelsea Kaole. Number 9, Sherina Orpineta. Number 11, Shika Espinosa. Number 16, Sonsi Daha. And their starting libero is number 7, Janelle Delario. The head coach for the Ladies Bikers is Benjamin Mape.
Here are your starters for Rizal Xentromall Golden Coolers: Stacy Lopez, Micah Daya, Jonah Dolorito, Joan Doguna, Jaja Tulang, Venice Puzon, Angelica De Guzman as their starting libero. Para naman sa Nasipit Lady Spikers, Agusan del Norte, Kai Balwalwa, Sonsi Dahab, Shika Espinosa, Shirina Urmeneta, Princess Babiera, Chomsi Coole, Janelle Delerio. This is their first libero. And these two teams nga nabanggit natin, Jong, medyo hindi naging maganda ang kanilang previous games. Mahahaba, they really put up a good fight. And Rizal Golden Coolers, another veteran team ang harapin nila para sa larong ito. We'll see how they will be able to execute para naman sa Nasipit. Well, it's experience ang makikita natin, pero it's a service ace for Venice Puzon to start off this first set.
And I think with that service ace, Venus Puzon, yung leadership niya dito, yung playmaking niya will surely be an advantage here for the young squad, which is Rizal. And for Nasipit naman, they really need to be very composed if they want to take advantage dito nga sa Rizal.
Espinosa cross court. Puzon setting it to the open, pero naiangat ni Delerio. Drop ball. Nika Ole ang magbibigay sa kanila ng kanilang unang puntos.
And of course, we have Puzon sa kabila, we have Kaoli here on the other side. More than the wing spikers, more than the libero, I think it is about yung playmaking at saka decision making ng mga setters nila. Dito magkakatalo kung sino yung magiging matagumpay sa laban na to.
I totally agree. Pero tingnan natin, ito na. Kai B will attack from the opposite. Puzon ang nakakuha. Excellent block from the middle. Delerio able to pick that up. Kai will try again, and she did score for Nasipit.
And I love that moniker from Tukay Balwalwa, Kwai B. It really sounds very Queenly, Sheila.
Aggressiveness ang makikita natin from these two teams sa simula pa lang. As Stacy Lopez attempted to get a point. A no-go. Kai with a drop this time, but that ball did go over the net.
Masyadong inalalayan dito ni Kai B yung power tip niya. Well, again, for Nasipit talaga, yung errors talaga nila, they really need to minimize that. That has been their problem.
Dolorito now serving. Oh, that's a sharp one. And it's another ace para sa Rizal.
That is the second service aces here for Rizal. At kita mo naman, they're already taking advantage of the first line of offense, which is services. Kita mo, loaded na yung binibigay dito. Challenging here the service receive of Nasipit.
That's an error matapos mong purihin ang kanyang service.
Well, I think after that, we should stop, praising yung mga services, yung mga server natin. Medyo nadjinx. But kita mo, dun pa lang sa release ng bola, medyo mababa na ngayong kamay niya.
Tie the three. Puzon gives this one to the middle. Solo block right there. And you have Dahab.
And Dahab, I think with this experimental rotation, we've oftenly see Sardenia, but right now Dahab, and good timing here. Not the tallest of the middle blockers we know, but very good timing here come from Sonsi.
Exactly, at kaya naman nakapunto sila doon. Pero tingnan natin as Kai just sends it over. Lopez off speed. Nabasa ni Delerio. A push from Dahab. Doguna hitting that over the hands of the blockers.
Duguna is really a very smart player. She knows exactly na may blockers na sa harap ko. Why not use the hands of the blocker to my advantage? At kita mo naman, power is through splitting the hands of the blockers here for Nasipit.
Good serve. Kaole sets it to Urmeneta. Oh, that's a tough spot, tough angle. Gitna naman kay Dahab. And another one. Sayang, puntos na sana, pero there was a net touch.
But I like the aggressiveness here, tsaka yung presence of mind ni Sonsi Dahab. Kung wala lang touch, I think that would be a very good point here coming from her.
the Rizal only a 1-point lead. As Kaole gives this one to Dahab, using her left hand.
Yes, exactly, Dahab. Let's see on that replay, not the strongest of hits. But yes, using her left hand, just looking on the right spot and scored here for Nasipit.
Good adjustment para kay Dahab. Puzon sa gitna and Jaja Tulang's first point of the match.
Jaja Tulang, since the very first day of this tournament, really showing us yung power niya at saka yung zero tempo yung connection niya dito kay Venice Puzon. Once magandang receive, expect mo talaga Puzon will go surely here for Jaja Tulang.
Kaole to Ormeneta, down the line, picked up by Dolorito. Doguna rejected, but there was coverage para sa Rizal. That's another violation committed by the Lady Spikers.
We're still not yet on our first technical timeout, but ito nga yung errors ng Nasipit dito, tatlo na, tatlong puntos na libre ibinigay dito sa Rizal.
Urmeneta, free ball ang ibibigay sa Rizal. Chance for Tulang. That's her cue. And the Rizal Xentromall Golden Coolers will send us to our first technical timeout. Pero tingnan natin. Back-to-back points for Jaja Tulang. 8-5 in favor of Rizal.
Volleyball fans, ang saya ng MPVA, di ba? Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsuporta sa unang season ng Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. Magbabalik pa ang MPVA at inimbitahan ko kayong lahat na patuloy na suportahan ang MPVA, ang liga para sa lahat. Maraming salamat po.
Kayo pa rin ay nanunood ng Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. Our opening match. This is Nasipit Lady Spikers, Agusan del Norte, and Rizal Xentromall Golden Coolers. Nandito po tayo sa Inares Sports Arena sa Pasig City. At Shika Espinosa just gives a push. And Doguna again off the block. Urmeneta will try. Nandun pa rin si Dolorito. Tulang, 3 straight points from the middle.
And Jaja Tulang really unstoppable there sa gitna. And I think right now, what's really make a difference dito nga sa Rizal is that they're loaded services. Challenging itong service receive, especially targeting Shika Espinosa.
Kaole to Ormeneta. Parang flat ball yun, no? Because there was no spin, pero nakaputos pa rin si Ormeneta.
That is a good attack there coming from Ormeneta actually. And for the libero, you really cannot receive that ball na naka-overhand because most likely pag mabilis yung bola, talaga mag-touch or mag-deflect lang sa fingertips mo.
Puzon gives this one to Doguna. She's blocked. Puzon with the drop. Nakita ni Kai. And si Ormeneta ulit will attempt pick up by the libero. Oh, that's a hard swing. Sumagot naman si Ormeneta again. Down the line this time, and there was a touch.
Good defense, long rally. That's what we're expecting here for Nasipit and Rizal, especially both teams gustong bumalik sa winning column. That attack from Duguna actually is already outside, but may touch nga dito ni Kai Balwalwa on that attempt to dig that ball.
10 serving 6. Ormeneta will try, and that's a yes for Nasipit.
Well, I must say that that is my favorite attack right now. Kita mo yung angulo na kinuha dito ni Ormeneta. That is really so hard. Good adjustment mid-air.
Nauna din si Jaja Tulang tumalon, no? Kaya there was an opening for Ormeneta to hit that cross court. But I think that's not...
That's the last time,
Yeah.
Sheila. You know, every time that we commending a players talaga nagko-commit ng errors.
Rizal is enjoying actually their 4-point lead, 11 serving 7. Espinosa picked up. And there was a delayed reaction sa pagkuha ng second ball para dito sa Xentromall. Golden Coolers.
You know, for Nasipit, well, kayang-kaya nilang dumikit dito for Rizal. And you mentioned, Sheila, 4 nga yung kalamangan ng Rizal before that point. At 4 na nga rin yung binigay na libreng puntos dito ng Nasipit for Rizal. And I think for this early part of the set, that is quite too much for a team to give a free point.
Lopez from the back. That's Kaole rather. This time, another free ball ang ibibigay sa Nasipit. That quick by Dahab was just too wide.
Well, good intention here for Kaoli to go to Dahab. Unfortunately, medyo napalakas nga yung palo ni Dahab na yun.
Balik sa 4 ang kalamangan dito ng Rizal as the team captain now serves. Kaole will give this one to Dahab. Picked up. Dolorito cross court. Oh, another error by Nasipit.
Well, actually, Delero is on that part, but it's quite too hard for her to get that ball.
Mapapatawag ng timeout dito si Coach Benjamin Mape. Pakinggan natin. No, kanina magdikit lang yung score natin, Jong. But suddenly, itong Rizal biglang nakaungos.
Well, ito nga, well, I think one of the reasons why is yung free 5 points na binigay na nga dito ng Nasipit for Rizal at yung loaded services dito ng Rizal, really challenging the service received here of Nasipit.
But not in that last sequence as Shika Espinosa puts it away.
And actually, that's what you get whenever you have a very good pass. You know, Kaole can distribute yung ball at kita mo naman, Shika Espinosa can always deliver and always start to have a very good reception.
9 serving 13. Making that 10 now para sa Lady Spikers because of that ace. That's the first, I believe,
that's the
for
first.
Nasipit.
And Kaole just giving Rizal the taste of their own medicine on that loaded services.
Another one! Back-to-back points para kay Kaole.
We see Venus Puson earlier doing a couple of service aces. Ito naman, Kaole, their setter. So I think this will be a very good matchup talaga here in this match. Kaole kontra Puson. Let's see who will deliver here well.
Stacy Lopez off the block. Actually, iniwasan niya yung blockers doon as Sky hits that. Picked up by Puzon. Oh, that's a tough shot para kay Lopez. Espinosa dug up by Duguna. Nabasa ni Puzon yung drop. The longest rally so far, Jong.
You know, Sheila Espinosa really, you know, right thing in mind. Yun nga lang, well, that ball went inside. At kulang ng power. At kulang ng contact sa bola para mag-outside yun. But it's a good floor defense here we've seen for Nasipit and Rizal.
Tatlong kalamangan ng Rizal as Dolorito serves. And now another ace delivered.
And right now for Rizal, I think they've already identified the weakest link when it comes to service receive. They have been really targeting and challenging the service receive of Shika Espinosa dito. Let's see kung paano i-handle ni Espinosa yung pressure knowing that she's been targeting dito nga na services na Rizal.
Kaole to Shika from the opposite off the block. Puzon chases it, sets it to Stacy Lopez, rejected. That's Dahab and Espinosa defending the net against Rizal.
Good timing there coming from Espinosa and Dahab waving their hands together to make sure yung bola papasok dito sa side ng Rizal.
12 serving 15. Espinosa on the line. Puzon, tumatakbo, bibigay kay Doguna. Urmeneta down the line. Basang-basa na yan ni Dolorito. Delerio, another almost. Ang hirap no setup na yon, no?
Sobrang dikit nun.
Another left hand used by Dahab did not work. Kai will try. Buhay pa ang bola as Doguna hits that. Delerio was there. Urmeneta, no go. Delerio ang magsaset kay Kai, but she was again denied. And that time, it's a good block coming from Daya. Second technical timeout, lamang pa rin ang Rizal ng 4, 16-12.
Volleyball fans, tuloy-tuloy ang maiinit na laban ng inyong mga paboritong kupunan at manlalaro sa MPVA. Mapapanood nyo ang mga maaaksyong laban sa MPTV sa Signal Channel 98, MPVA Facebook page, plus network social media pages, pati na rin sa Pilipinas Live app. Salamat po sa inyong suporta sa MPVA, ang liga para sa lahat. Maraming salamat po.
At sa ating mga kaligal volleyball fans, you can also watch our games live stream at Plus Network 2020 YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok at My Plus Network. Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association Facebook page. We also have, of course, a Pilipinas Live app, MPTV Signal Channel 98 and 1PH. Pero kung wala kayong ginagawa now, ngayong araw ng linggo, why don't you come here at Inara Sports Arena sa Pasig? Libre po ang ating mga laro. We have a triple header para sa araw na ito.
And so you can also witness some of the homegrown talents, former professional volleyball players, teaming up together and showcasing great volleyball action.
And you mentioned action, yan ang ating nakikita sa laro ngayon, Jong. Pero hindi yun. That's an error given up by Rizal. Oh, look at this. Rivera is not a libero for this game.
And that is, I think, a good experiment here for Nasipit. And I think Rivera is added here for extra defense para nga dito sa Nasipit.
Good pickup right there. As Doguna was blocked by Kai. Kaole, bibigay sa gitna, Babiera. That's a quick and strong hit from the middle.
Another good matchup here that we can see is, of course, Ces Babiera and Jaja Tulang. We know yung efficiency dito ni Ces. At tignan natin kung makapagsabayan ba siya dito kay Jaja Tulang on defending that net here for their respective team.
14 serving 17. As Tulang hits that hard. Urmeneta will try pero nandun si Lopez. Good coverage by Rizal. Stacy Lopez hitting it hard.
And good recognition dito for Puzon. Kita niya talaga na bakante dito Stacy Lopez and blockers were late on that block to Stacy Lopez.
This perfect set of the set is brought to you by Extreme Appliances. Lopez on the line. Puzon sets that one to Doguna. Excellent combination
Yes.
play.
I think finally we've seen a very good playmaking here coming from Dennis Puzon. Very good combination, confusing not only the blockers but the floor defense dito on the side of Nasipit.
19 serving 14. Kaole to Kai. Finally, Kai. Excellent swing down the line.
And we need to see more of that coming from Queen Kai. But now she will be replaced. And I think there is for a full rotation for Nasipit for them to have 3 spikers on the attack line.
Espiritu checks in as well as Guliman. 5 ang hinahabol dito ng Lady Spikers. (15 serving 19). Puzon. Cross court. Naiangat yan ni Delerio. Free ball ang ibibigay ni Urmeneta. Slide by Tulang. And this is what you like about
Yes.
Jaja Tulang.
And of course, on the side naman dito for Nasipit, well, Espiritu, she came here on the court to set the ball that Rica Rivera is already on the possession. Unfortunately, nagkaroon ng miscommunication. But for Espiritu, she should have at least gave that responsibility dito for Rivera for her to set that ball.
Kaole, oh, that's Espiritu to Guliman with a drop. No go. Tulang. Just hitting that towards the net.
Masyadong mababa. But I think one of the reasons kung bakit nga pinasok dito si Nika Guliman, of course, mabantayan nga itong quickness at efficiency ni Jaja Tulang.
Sherina Ormeneta on the line for Nasipit. And that's an ace.
Well, here in volleyball, you know, if you're really not sure if that ball will go outside and inside, well, be accountable and get that ball.
Dahil nakadikit na nga dito ang Nasipit, si Coach Cromwell Garcia ang napatawag ng timeout.
Intindihan. One good pass, one good stop. Intindihan, gets? Taas mo lang konti yung kay Jaja. Medyo, walang madali. Extend muna tayo bago matake. Ha? Pero mabilis pa rin naman tayo eh. Oh. Walang kukumpiyansa. Ito na lang tayo sa 20. Ha? Tapos tayo, tapos.
Bawi ako. Hey, Golden! Garcia, isa lang.
Hello. Well, sabi nga dito, ng coaching staff for Rizal, there is really no room for complacency and they want to have a very good pass here para ma-take advantage nga dito, especially that Jaja Tulang is on the attack line.
Ayun, that's definitely an error already on the side of Nasipit. Easy point para naman sa Rizal.
And Sheila right now for errors, Rizal only committing 2, while Nasipit here already committed 7 errors.
Espiritu to Espinosa with a push. Nakuha ni Doguna. Dolorito ang ahampas. Ces Babiera finding the line.
Well, that is something new we've seen here for Nasipit. Ces Babiera attacking on the opposite side, and we see how versatile ito ang si Ces Babiera from the middle to opposite, still very efficient.
Balik si Dahab sa harap. And the Lady Spikers only chasing a 3 points for the set. Kanina pa nagkakaproblema dito on the reception ng Rizal as Guliman with a push. And that's clearly out for Dolorito.
They're asking for a check, but here on my angle, I think it's also out. Hindi nagbago yung direksyon ng bola sa palo ng Dolorito. And right now, another adjustment we've seen here for Nasipit. Nika Guliman is on the opposite side. Let's see kung paano magiging efficiency dito ni Nika.
You know, definitely using her height, you know, as an advantage here dahil strong attacker na itong si Dolorito. Pero ito, sa kakaiwas niya sa block and she committed another attack error. Baba sa isa ang kalamangan nila.
And I think that is one of the main reasons why Nika Guliman says Babiera put into the opposite to deny and to block itong mga aggressive outside hitters ng Rizal.
She'll try once again. Espiritu to Espinosa. That's too long.
And Shika Espinosa nakailalim na sa bola on that attack.
Venice Puzon serves for Rizal. They are up by 2. At syempre, pag si Puzon ang magsuserve, maririnig nyo po talaga yung kanyang number 1 fan. Espinosa getting a point off the block.
And I think the adjustment na ginawa dito ng Nasipit, Babiera and Nika Guliman as an opposite hitter, not for attacking but I think for blocking purposes, really works perfectly fine here for Nasipit.
Guliman and Espiritu really, portraying their roles on that given minutes by Coach Benjamin Mape. Balik si Kaole at si Kai B on the floor as Puzon gives a combination play, and that's Dolorito.
And that combination play really works perfectly good here for Rizal. Kita mo, kailan na talaga ni Puzon yung mga attackers niya and their tendencies.
That perfect set of the set is brought to you by Extreme Appliances. 23 serving 21. That's a sharp serve. Dahab was denied. Chico on the other side, and she will score.
And now, Shika Espinosa. Ito namang gusto ko dito kay Shika is that Shika is like a diesel. Talagang nag-iinit siya, especially during the last stretch of every set. Hindi masyadong malaking kalamangan dito na Rizal. Let's see how will Shika contribute and deliver points for her team.
Lopez setting it one to Duguna cross court. Nakuha yan ni Delerio. Ormeneta. That's one hand pickup by Ormeneta. Chance para sa Rizal. Kanina to siya pupunta. Another combination play pero nabasa na ni Delerio. Puzon. Magbibigay ng free ball ang Rizal. As Dahab was solitary rejected that time.
Good anticipation here on the side of Rizal on denying that a quick attack for Sonsi Dahab.
Well, another timeout called right here by Nasipit.
Pasukan mo ng pasukan, sasabayan siguro natin. Huwag mo lang madali. Ngayon, kung sakasakali ha, ibigay niya dito, kumover naman tayo. Ito na lang tabi, wala na nga tabi, kumover tayo. Hindi yung, andito lang kayo, wala na
Here for Nasipit, I think if there is one thing that they really need to work out, especially that we're already on the last stretch of this set, is that yung playmaking. We've seen Rizal here doing combination plays. And I think Nasipit, that is something that they really need to take advantage to.
Rizal already at set point. Kaole, bibigay kay Ormeneta. Pagkakataon muli para sa Rizal. And she goes to Stacy Lopez. At ito talaga ang panapos ng Rizal No, si Stacy Lopez, kahit saan mo siya papaluin, she will deliver. And it's Rizal Golden Coolers winning set number 1, 25-22.
Land of simplicity, where nature is divine, a place full of hope, full of love, all God's design, where everything is in your reach, from
unang set nakuha yan ng Rizal, Jong. And itong umpisa, it was actually still Rizal displaying yung magandang laro, at the onset for or against Nasipit. And Nasipit committing a couple of errors sa umpisa, which really an advantage utilized by Rizal.
Well, I think what's good also for Rizal is that they've activated yung mga middle blockers nila on the early part of the set. At saka yung services nila are really very loaded. At dagdago pa nga dito yung playmaking na ginagawa ni Venice Puson. Those combination plays really very effective on the side of Rizal and Dolorito. And tulang, kakountable for the 8 points for Rizal. Kita mo naman on attacking, not that quite big. 12 to 10 for blocking, not that quite big then. But I think it's about yung timing ng errors at yung timing ng punto sa binigay dito ng dalawang komponent. Services, very identical. The errors actually played a very important role here again. 4 more points, 3 points for Rizal na binigay dito ng Nasipit.
But you will like how Jaja Tulang delivered as well para sa Rizal. On the other side naman, Nasipit, it was Dahab. Ang naging nag-perform. And that's what you expect, especially from this middle attackers from these teams.
And considering, Sheila, that sabi ko nga, Dahab is not the tallest middle blockers that we've seen, but yung timing at yung aggressiveness, especially defending itong mga atake na binibigay ng Rizal, really helps here for Nasipit.
Now serving for the Ladies Spikers, Chelsea Kaole.
Kaole will start the match. Almost a point there for Rizal. Good coverage for Nasipit. And attack error committed by Kai B.
And of course, you don't want to start the second set with an error. But for Nasipit, during part of the 3 sets na sinabi ko kanina, maturity, it will be tested here on the side of this experienced team like Nasipit.
Venice Puzon serves for Rizal. Almost another ace. Free ball. Ibibigay. Puzon gives this one. Again to tie a chance for Nasipit with a push. Oh, that's a really good block. Dolorito will try. Nabasa ni Espinosa. Sinentok ni Kai B ang bola and a violation. Net touch. Ang nakuha dito ng Rizal.
I think after that first set win for Rizal, this should really give them no extra motivation, extra kumpiyansa. And now the pressure is with Nasipit kung paano rin sila makipagsabayan dito sa aggressiveness na meron itong Rizal.
Puzon to Stacy Lopez off the block. Si Kai ulit. Oh, that's a good read by Dolorito.
Oh yes, that is outside.
Yes,
Yeah.
over-reception, overset actually.
Overset siya. And I think that is the second errors na binigay dito ng Nasipit. We haven't seen a clean attack yet here in the second set, Sheila. We know for the past 3 points, it was all because of an error.
Kaole. Binigay kay Kai. Oh, that's a good placing for Kai B.
At ito talagang si Kai B responding immediately after I said that we haven't seen a clean hit. And Kai Balualwa on that cross-court kill.
And after getting a point, error naman ang pinimigay muli ng Nasipit with that from the service line.
Well, for Nasipit, this really something that they've really worked, that they really need to work out. I've been covering their games and they really have a very good attackers. Ito nga lang errors talaga nila, yung sumisira at pumapatay ng momentum here on the side of Nasipit.
Free chance for Rizal. Doguna was sent back.
Good anticipation there for Kai Balualwa denying Doguna.
Pero makibalita muna tayo from the sidelines. Pasok muna kay Fiona Bacan.
During the huddle, the coaching staff reminded the Nasipit Lady Spikers that they needed to communicate inside the court. Nawawala raw ang support system nila at hindi dapat iniiwan mag-isa ang teammates nila. Dahan-dahan lang sabi ni coach dahil hindi naman kailangan magmadali. Napapabilis ang palo ng hindi masyadong napag-iisipan. They need to trust in one another and play the Nasipit brand of volleyball that we've all come to know. Now back to you, Sheila and Jong.
Well, I like that report. And nabanggit ko din natin na kanina sa simula na it's a roller coaster actually performance for Nasipit. And considering they are one of the team with more veteran players and ex-pros, right, Jong?
Exactly, and I'm very surprised because with their proven track record niya, Sheila, you know, you're expecting that they will really connect and deliver and be very dominant here in this match. Unfortunately, parang hindi pa nga yata nag-gel itong Nasipit.
Well, not yet, but except in that last play by Dahab, hitting from the middle.
You know, the energy and the presence na binibigay dito ni Dahab really work here and really help, you know, para ma-motivate itong makasama niya, replacing Sardinia, which we all know na also a very good middle blocker.
Good first ball, Puson. Bibigay kay Doguna, but that's too strong.
And right now, Rizal, I think Rizal haven't scored a clean hit so far here in the second set. There is no room for complacency on this young squad. And you don't want to give the momentum here to this experienced Nasipit.
6 serving 4. Another attack. Hitting Delerio in the shoulder. Doguna again will try. Picked up by Kai. Shika. Down the line, and that will work for Nasipit.
Well, Shika Espinosa, she's one of the first options dito na Nini Kaole, and she really need to be very crafty sa mga atake niya because ina-anticipate na ng kalaban itong Rizal, yung mga palo niya. So, she really needs to be very crafty and she really needs to put and to place the ball really well.
It's Nasipit leading at this time as Puzon gives this one to Doguna, but she's blocked. Solo! Bumawi siya agad after that rejection.
Doguna, good cross-court kill. Kita mo naman not the set that she likes, but good adjustment there. Attacking over the hands of the blocker and scoring here for Rizal.
5 serving 7. Kaole to Shika, but she's rejected. A push did not work. Puzon to the open. That's the Dolorito this time, pero naiangat yan. Chance for Rizal. Puzon will go that time to Jaja Tulang asking for a check, but there was none. And it's Nasipit Lady Spikers sending us to our first technical timeout with a 3-point lead.
Volleyball fans, ang saya ng MPVA, di ba? Maraming salamat sa inyong pagsuporta sa unang season ng Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. Magbabalik pa ang MPVA at inimbitahan ko kayong lahat na patuloy na suportahan ang MPVA, ang liga para sa lahat. Maraming salamat po.
And there you have it, our volleyball fans who are enjoying the games here live sa Inares Sports Arena. And again, we are inviting everyone to drop by if you have time dahil this is our first match of our triple header on Sunday. Sheila Slaysay, Jong Panerio, and Fiona Bacani. Kami po ang inyong makakasama sa tatlong laro ngayong araw na ito as Nasipit gets a point from the line courtesy of Sonsi Dahab.
Well, Doguna nagdalawang isip if she will get that ball. Well, last minute she get that ball. Unfortunately, ito na nga way beyond the antenna na hindi na nagawa ng paraan dito ni Venice Puzon.
Error. Balik sa Rizal ang bola. But Yeah,
this
go
early
ahead.
part of this second set, Sheila, well, both teams medyo nahihirapan to get the momentum. Still, still getting their rhythm here.
Jaja Tulang serves. Kaole to Shika with a chance ball for Rizal. That's too high. Venice Puzon gives this one to Dolorito and hitting that down the line.
And Dolorito, unbothered dun sa mga blockers niya. And kita mo talaga attacking way above the fingertips of the blocker. Iwas na iwas, but very well calculated to make sure na hindi mag-outside yung bola niya.
7 serving 9. Another error reception for Nasipit. Shika babawi with a drop. Did not work. Attack from the back, picked up by Kai. And Ces Babiera with a quick hit. Getting a point, yep.
Yeah, Sheila, we've seen Ces Babiera kanina during the first set committing, a couple of points for Nasipit right now. She's already back sa comfort zone niya, which is middle. And right now, delivering goods here on the side of Nasipit.
Another error given up by the Lady Spikers. Baba sa dalawa ang kanilang kalamangan as the team captain of Rizal serves. Kaole to Babiera again, back-to-back points.
Babiera is really very dangerous, especially if Nasipit really having a good pass. Kaoli will surely go and take advantage dito nga sa agility at bilis nitong si Ces Babiera.
Espinosa now serving for Nasipit. Puzon gives this one to Stacy Lopez. Delerio nag-set kay Urmeneta. Attack from the back, picked up. Kaole gives it to Kai. Nandun si Doguna. Another long rally right here as Urmeneta. Another excellent placing at the back of Dolorito.
And Urmeneta, I really love yung mga attacking style dito ng Urmeneta. Alam mo, it's really so hard to take that angle but making it looks like it's very easy. And of course, shout out, I think, to one of our fans here watching in Facebook, to Karina Urmeneta Barredo. We would like to thank you on that compliment. We'll make sure that we will surely be delivering good plays here in the MPVA.
And that's Dolorito committing attack error. Lumalaki na nga ang kalamangan ng Nasipit, kaya naman timeout ang itatawag ni Coach Cromwell Garcia.
Nakaka-receive naman tayo. Kaso yung atake natin, wala naman sa target natin. Wala sa game plan. Ano ba atakehin natin? Saan ba? Tama? Oo, balik muna kayo sa sistema tinatakbo natin. Pati yung depensa natin, nakasawsaw. Nakasawsaw na game plan. Alam mo na tayo na mahahaba.
Go tayo! Tara! Yeah! Go Dad!
Coaching staff emphasizing na yung playmaking at yung mga atake na ginagawa dito ng Rizal is not on their plan. They want to stick on their game plan here. At yun nga yung simple reminder na binigay dito ni Coach Cromwell that these girls to stick on the game plan that they have.
Back on the floor as Espinosa commits an error from the service area.
Well, I think Nasipit dito, Sheila, they're trying to kargahan itong mga services nila. But unfortunately, medyo nagiging mababa nga yung release ng ball.
Jonah Dolorito serves this time as Kaole gives it to Urmeneta. Oh, that's side out.
Yeah, medyo napalakas yung palo ni Urmeneta dito. Well, that is a good attack sana for Urmeneta, changing her approach. Usually, she always go on an angle shot, but right now, down the line, medyo napalakas nga lang.
Oh, you mentioned na palakas. That's another strong serve galing dito sa Rizal.
Returning back the favor to Nasipit.
Serving 10.
Service goes out.
And another error.
Another
Back to
error
back.
here. Both teams really trying to give a loaded services dito and challenging the service receive ng kalaban nila. Unfortunately, hindi nila nakakakalkula nga itong power.
You know, and we have a fan here and a comment. Shout out to Nico Cabales. Sabi niya, for this game, the keys to winning of Nasipit would be defense is a must. Kai's big game and breed of aces. Para naman sa Xentromall, the Pirate combo, quick response.
Oh.
And again, ace is must. You know, your 3 sets, we'll see Nico kung madideliver pa ito ng dalawang teams natin. Maraming salamat for watching us live.
And Sheila, I really like how fans, are trying to engage themselves, and he has his own version of 3 sets.
Definitely, dahil nga alam mo, itong tayong mga Pinoy, hindi lang basketball, no, pati volleyball. We
Yes.
are really excellent fans, masasabi ko. Big fans of this sport. As Lopez attempts to get a point, si Urmeneta naman with the push. A no goal. Parang beach volley itong nilaro ni Jaja Tulang at Venice Puzon. Clearly, the connection between these two is apparent.
And nakita dito ni Jaja Tulang, usually pag mahaba na kasi mga rally, talaga nagko-compress yung mga players forward. And Jaja Tulang recognizing na medyo bakante na nga itong likod ng Rizal.
Nakabawi naman agad si Sonsi Dahap from that hit. Second technical timeout. Tingnan natin itong puntos ng Nasipit. This is the Lady Spikers leading 16-12.
Volleyball fans, tuloy-tuloy ang maiinit na laban ng inyong mga paboritong kupunan at manlalaro sa MPVA. Mapapanood nyo ang mga maaaksyong laban sa MPTV sa Signal Channel 98, MPVA Facebook page, plus network social media pages, pati na rin sa Pilipinas Live app. Salamat po sa inyong suporta sa MPVA, ang liga para sa lahat. Maraming salamat po.
Kayo pa rin ay nanunood ng Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association. At nandito tayo sa Inares Sports Arena. You are watching our first match of the day. Nasipit Lady Spikers going against Rizal Xentromall Golden Coolers. Rizal taking on set number 1. And you have Janet Tulang again delivering for Coach Cromwell.
And for Rizal, if they have a good pass again and again and again, Venice Puzon will surely go to Jaja Tulang because why not? Kita mo the efficiency at yung placement ng bola ni Jaja. Hindi lang basta mabilis but really well placed.
As there was a violation on the side of Nasipit.
Tinawagan dito ng crossing violation, Kaole.
14 serving 16. Sayang, no? Sumama sa net. At naibalik naman agad yan ng Rizal, earning them another point. Dumikit na nga dito ang Xentromall.
And Jaja Tulang, I think, really getting extra lucky here.
And after that point by Rizal, it's Nasipit calling for timeout.
Dito ka pumunta. Pagpasok mo dyan, pumunta ka dyan. Para sumama yung isa doon. Relax ka lang, pwede mong bigyan. Pwede mong bigyan to, pwede mong bigyan yun. Ready yung second line. Pag nasa likod ka, di ba? Magsisingle block ka dyan. Ha? Pakita ka. Saka mo na, para itong gitna sumama doon. Ha? Okay? Kaya lang.
And I think, Sheila, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe they have a specific play here. They want to have a good pass here and papasukin nga itong si Soxy Dahab para magkaroon ng combination play dito sa Ormeneta. And let's see kung ma-execute nila ito ng maayos.
Off the block point did not work for Nasipit. They'll try again, pero naiangat yan. Oh, it's been Venice Puzon! And a lot of her fans really clapping after she attacked the third ball. Ito na, Rizal will try again, but that's just too long for Dolorito.
Yeah, with the disappointment of some of the Rizal fans here. And you see the delight of the fans ng Rizal dito when Venice Puzon attacking from the opposite.
Bihira lang yun. Now, clarification. Actually, initially, ang hinihingi na ni Kai, the team captain. But there was a whistle already. Oh, that's, I believe, wrong server for
rotational
Nasipit.
fault niya. Yung tinawag dito.
Oh, that's an easy point given to the Golden Coolers. Isa na lang hinahabol dito ng Rizal. Espinosa with the free. Kanino pupunta si Puzon? And then that's Jonah Dolorito taking it down.
And Dolorito, kita mo, libreng-libre. On that open hit, walang blockers. Good decoy there. And good playmaking for Venice Puzon, allowing Dolorito to totally hit that ball with no blockers.
Practice spiking para kay Dolorito yung last setup na yon. We are now tied at 17. Kaole to Espinosa, and that's Ashika's version of a clean hit.
Yes, a clean hit for Shika Espinosa. A faster approach, a faster hit. Good decoy there for Babiera, allowing Shika Espinosa with no blockers and doing the damage down the line here for Nasipit.
Puzon to Dolorito. Kaole to Babiera off the block. Dolorito will try. She's rejected, pero lumabas ang bola. Puntos pa rin yan para sa Rizal.
When Dolorito is attacking and if you are the blockers, you really cannot just, put your hands up in the air. You need to put that hands pressing forward because Dolorito magaling magpatama ng bola yan using the hands of the blocker.
Kaole gives to Shika again from the opposite, pero picked up by Rizal. Dolorito with a push, nabasa ni Delerio. Kai B, and it's that spot.
Yeah.
Talagang, I think, forte na ni Kai.
Yung mga cut shot na yun, Kai Balwalwa, she's been doing that ever since nung nasa college days niya pa. And right now, still walang kupas. She's still very effective doing a cut shot.
Espinosa now serves. Puzon, another combination play. Did not work. Kai down the line. Cross-court hit is a no-go for Rizal. And Puzon again gives this one to Dolorito, but that is out. They're asking for a check, and there was.
Yes.
That ball was awarded to Rizal. And again, deadlock at 19.
And Dolorito, if you are the defender or the blocker, you need to be extra careful because itong si Dolorito, very smart, very crafty itong outside hitter. And she really knows exactly kung paano yung magamit to her advantage. And right now, scoring an ace here for Rizal.
The first time for the Golden Coolers to take on the lead for this set. And because of that service ace, serving 19. Kaole sets this one to the open. No whistle. This is Kai, but that is out.
Well, for Rizal, I love that even though they knew na walang block yon, walang touch, but they still continue playing.
Timeout called right here by Coach Benjamin Mape.
Yung kalaban nyo, itong tendency niya, ito. Pag ang bola naglabasan, ito pumupunta dyan, no? Hindi naman, kaya nga sabi, bagsakan mo lang yan, patay na, pwestuhan mo lang. Unless na andito siya, yan, okay. Pero pag ganyan, bagsakan mo lang, hindi ka magkukumit ng error dyan. Kasi pag pumunta mo dyan, maadyan pa, aabutan dito, wala, bagsakan mo lang yan.
Bob!
And for Nasipit nga ito, a specific instruction, I think not only to Kaibi, to be very extra careful and to be very extra, you know, yung awareness nila when hitting the ball. It doesn't have to be really strong. You just need to know where exactly ilalagay yung bola, yung placement ng bola. And yun nga, tignan natin kung ma-execute ito ng tama ng Nasipit.
Oh, that's a service ace once again. And Dolorito still performing.
Yes. And right now, after that ace, I think Dolorito, the lone player here inside the court on double digits at 10 points.
Consistent and a gem para kay Coach Cromwell. Pero that's out.
Again, I think the jinx really continues, Sheila, if after talaga na we praising, you know, a player, they're committing an error.
Try natin mamaya, huwag muna natin i-praise as substitution on the side of Nasipit. Rivera checks in for Babiera. Coach Benjamin Mape, you know, opting a more solid defense, floor defense. Pero in that last sequence, it did not work as Doguna gets another point. And hindi na nakakabawi in that last play ang Nasipit. Strong attack.
Yes. At dito nga, yung problema ng Nasipit, you know, during sa last stretch talaga ng every set, dito talaga bumabagal yung transition ng Nasipit.
Solo block by Kai, but still that ended in favor of Rizal. And don't look now, it's the Golden Coolers already at set point.
And just like that, the 5-point lead ng Nasipit biglang nawala. And you know, credit this to the smart attacks na binibigay dito ni Duguna at ni Dolorito. Really taking advantage talaga sa blockers dito ng kabila.
Kaole, pupunta kay Ormeneta. Nabasa ni Dolorito. Doguna will try to end, but that is out. That's a set point save.
Yes.
By Nasipit.
Medyo napalakas nga yung down the line dito ng Duguna. But of course, if you are Rizal, you don't want to give Nasipit an extra motivation, an extra spirit para mahabol ka. Let's see how will Rizal end this second set.
Puzon, jump set to Doguna down the line, and that definitely is a point as you know, that ball fell exactly at the back line, and it's Rizal Xentromall Golden Coolers snatching set number 2 against Nasipit.
Land of simplicity, where nature is divine, a place full of hope, full of love, all God's design, where everything is in your reach, from waterfalls to diverse marine life, majestic landscapes and its history. This is how you want to live. This is how you want to live. This is how you want to live. Negros Oriental, Negros Oriental, Negros Oriental.
Alright, I am now here with Sheena Etrata, a fan turned friend of Venice Puzon. So interviewin muna natin siya saglit. Sheena, paano ka napahanga kay Venice? Saan to nagsimula?
Okay, nakita ko, napanood ko si Venice sa isang Pro League. So, nung start siya doon, so wala akong idea na siya yung best setter ng NCAA. So, from then, nag-watch ako ng video. Tapos, after ng Pro League niya, nung bumalik siya sa mga ibang league yun, never na ako nag-stop mag-watch sa kanya. Naging super passionate fan talaga niya ako.
Okay, so Sheena, alam kong taga-Antipolo ka. Gaano ka kadalas manood ng games?
Halos lahat ng game, pinapanood ko talaga. Kasi ang work ko is panggabi. So, from work, uwi ako, tulog, aga gising, para makakatch din sa game niya. So, talagang after game, ang taas ng energy ko papasok ng work. Kasi, parang support talaga eh. So, yun yung nag-routine ko talaga for the past, I think siguro magsi 6 months na ngayong December. Yun.
Okay, so Sheena, ito na. Ano ang message mo para kay Venice?
Ayun, bibiming tawag ko sa kanya. So, remain humbled. Ituloy niya lang yung hard work niya, yung patience niya, saka yung dedication niya sa game.
That's all from us over here, Sheila and Jong.
Thank you so much, Fiona. And syempre, ang avid fan na si Sheena. Pero bago natin pag-usapan yan, Jong, here is the breakdown of the numbers.
Well, you can see the attacking very identical at 10, blocking, serving, not that much. But what is very glaring here is yung free points, yung error na binigay dito ng Nasipit to the younger squad, which is Rizal. And I think they're still not able to aid itong ang mga errors nila na ginagawa nila, especially during the last stretch of every set.
We'll see if paano makakabawi itong Nasipit for this set. Ito, mabalikan natin itong si Sheena. Alam mo, sa lahat ng na-cover ko na games ng Rizal, parang part na siya ng team kasi parati siyang present no? Pag nag-attendance itong si Coach Cromwell, parati siyang check.
And Sheila, ngayon ko lang nalaman na hindi pala siya part ng team. After that interview.
Very dedicated fan ni Venice Puzon. At ayan, narinig na naman natin siya. She cheers on. This time, it's Rivera starting as an opener. And getting their first point on the board para sa Nasipit.
And Nasipit talagang, you see the adjustment. Earlier, it was Nika Guliman and Babiera. On the opposite now, Rica Rivera as a libero to a defensive specialist. Ngayon, nasa attack line na.
This is what you will like itong sa mga players natin. They are talaga namang very versatile and well-rounded. As Sky tries from the other side, picked up by Lopez. And that's Dolorito performing down the line.
From that swing pa lang and approach, kita mo talaga over the hands of the blockers pa nga. Yung palo na yun ni Dolorito, very loaded. And you need to be very good in defense if you want to get that ball.
They are leading by a point at the beginning of the third set. Oh, that's a tough setup and a good adjustment by Kaole. And nandun naman, definitely itong si Manalo to follow it up.
Well, Nasipit, Nasipit, they always start every set really strong. Yun nga lang, on the kalagitnaan ng every game, nawawala yung momentum. And during the last stretch of the set, dito nga nawawala na yung kumpiyansa ng team. Well, let's see if mabago yan dito sa third set.
Urmeneta will try. Back row attack. Too long.
That is long. And no spin there on that pipe attack.
3 serving 2 in favor of Nasipit. Puzon sets this one to Lopez, picked up by Rivera. Kaole to Kai. Oh, that is a powerful hit.
You can see there, grabing tapang talaga ng batang to. Not bothered talaga sa blockers na nasa harap niya because she knows that she can split that block and score a point for her team.
Tied at 3.
Mid-air here, coming from Urmeneta.
Lopez rejected by Urmeneta. Attack from the middle. And that's again Jaja Tulang.
Grabe yung pasok, Sheila, doon ni Jaja Tulang. Almost zero tempo. Kita mo bago pa itas yung bola. She's already in the air, ready to hit that ball.
Good anticipation as well for this girl, Coach Cromwell. Kai will try. No go. Puzon to Doguna. Picked up. Urmeneta will try. At nando si Lopez. And excellent attack coming right there from Doguna.
How about the efficiency, the power of Duguna and Dolorito here for Rizal? Well, for Nasipit, Kai, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Rivera successfully dunked that ball.
Hindi lang na follow up. Pero dun sa play earlier na Rizal, syempre nagsimula dyan yung libero. And that's what, Light Lopez really, giving credit to, sabi na shoutout daw sa libero ng both teams. As another point here earned by Rizal from the service area. Good first ball this time. Nabantayan niya ni Jaja Tulang. Yung gitna, Urmeneta tried down the line, did not work. Doguna towards the blocker's hands. Puzon sa gitna, off the block. Kai will hit it again. Oh, medyo alanganin na si Doguna sa setup na yon. Long rally so far. You like how these two teams really ganda ng floor defense. Buhay pa! Buhay pa ang bola. Wala pang bumibitaw dito. Doguna with the push. All in one hand. Set in! After that long rally, that point was earned by Rizal, Xentromall Golden Coolers.
But first of all, credit that, that point to the very good floor defense dito nga na binibigay ng dalawang kupunan. But
7 serving 4. Rivera to Urmeneta. Cross court. And that's a point earned by the Lady Spikers.
And Urmeneta, how many times we've seen a very successful cut shot here from Urmeneta? Well, for Kaoli, if she feels that it really works for their team, for Nasipit, then I think it's the perfect time for her na pormorsento nga dito kay Urmeneta.
Puzon to Doguna down the line. Misread by Kai. And that is Rizal's 8-point. Sila ang magdadala sa atin sa unang technical timeout as we see this hit by Doguna. At kasama rin natin ang always present on the side of Nasipit ng kanilang team manager na si JV Sumagaysay.
Of course, always present alongside with him, and of course, former national team members ng ating kupunan. We have Kim Malabunga and John Vic de Guzman supporting here the Nasipit Lady Spikers.
That's definitely added motivation for these girls, no, na makasama sa team.
Yes.
Itong ating mga national athletes na hindi lang magagaling at syempre nagagwapuhan
Yes.
pa. Pero mabalik tayo sa laro as the Lady Spikers earning a point in that last sequence.
And of course, Urmeneta again. And what a way to pay off yung suporta dito ng mga team managers mo. And of course, because through that, very good cross-court kill again coming from Urmeneta.
At this time, babawi kaya si Dolorito Rivera off the block.
Oh! And Sheila with the delight, of course, of the team managers. Well, if this is Rica Rivera's first point sa kanyang volleyball career as a spiker, this is very historic for Rica Rivera.
Puzon sa gitna. Tulang was rejected. Good ball. Chance for Nasipit. Pupunta kay Rica. Back-to-back points from the open. And you will like that for Nasipit.
And Rica Rivera, we're so happy to cover this, I must say, historic points for Rica Rivera as now as an outside hitter.
Siyempre, hindi natutuwa actually itong side ng Nasipit. Another chance. And Rivera anticipating it once again. Tingnan natin. And that is out.
Yes! You know, I think, Sheila, it has an advantage if you're coming as a libero, converted to an outside hitter. Siguro kasi parang you have a good read na sa defensive pattern ng kabila. And mind you, Sheila, Rica Rivera, 75% success rate right now on that left side of the court.
Solid yung contact, no?
Oo.
And another one naman on the side of Rizal. Pagkakataon ng Nasipit makapuntos. A slide did not work for Nasipit. Kay Rica kaya. And another point. That is
Yes.
4
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
Yes. Taas ng porsyento, Rica Rivera. And right now, pressure is on here for Rizal.
This perfect set of the set is brought to you by Extreme Appliances. Puzon. Tutulang picked up right there as Rivera this time with a push and continues to score for Nasipit.
And right now, I think if Coach Kung Fu Reyes and the former USD Lady Tigresses is watching here, must be very proud na pinapakita dito ni Rica Rivera.
This is the timeout called by Rizal. They are down here by 3.
Tama. Ang problema lang, humihinto tayo sa pagbasa ng bola. Kailangan bumabasa muna tayo ng maayos. Then, yung receive natin ipa-fluctuate eh. Hindi po pwede. Basahan natin ng maayos. Okay? Hindi tayo makagawa ng sistema eh. Tama? Hindi tayo makatake ng maayos. Receive muna naman, one stop. Ha?
If there is one thing that I feel as if that Rizal really needs to work on in today's match, I think they need to work on their blocking. After that consecutive attack nga dito ni Rica Rivera, Rizal, they are not pressing forward yung blocking nila. Riz holding for that ball to just deflect on the fingertips of the blocker and score off the block here for Nasipit.
Urmeneta continues to serve as Puzon gives this one to Tulang. Picked up. Excellent floor defense, pero chance para sa Rizal. And she will try again. Did not work. Rica Rivera. Nadepensahan this time. She will try again, and that is too strong. But still, that will be in favor of Nasipit as there was a touch, a check on the side of Rizal. Tingnan natin.
Sheila, kita mo Rica Rivera really looking talaga yung kung saan niya dadalhin yung bola and see na medyo bakante yung back zone dito ng Rizal. Rica Rivera at 75% success right here on the open side.
It's 7-0 run here by Nasipit, making it 8. This time, patuloy nga umaarangkada itong Lady Spikers at this part of the set.
And this is one of the pointers that I gave for Rizal that they really need to bank on. Yung mental toughness nila, well, they are very agile on the court. But yung mental toughness, especially that nakita nila itong yung momentum nandito na sa kabila. Let's see yung execution kung maapektuhan ba.
Chance again for Nasipit. Kaole, bibigay kay Rica sa gitna. Sent back. Attack from the back kay Urmeneta. Excellent defense now at the net for Nasipit. That's Dahab getting that point.
And Dahab, even during NCAA, not the tallest of middle blockers, but once awarded as the second best middle blocker of NCAA. It is all about the timing and the precision every time that you block an attack.
Excellent hit right there, pero picked up by Espiritu. And Rivera this time was taking down and no coverage on the side of the Lady Spikers.
And that's exactly yung pointers na sinabi dito ng coach ng Rizal, that you really need to have a very good timing, pressing forward, waving the same direction para mablock nga itong mga palo ni Rica Rivera.
9 serving 14. Kaole to Rivera. Kinuha yan ni De Guzman. With a drop. And getting there at that point for Rizal.
We have De Guzman now here on the floor. Another very smart player here for Rizal. Not only very strong but very smart. And let's see yung mga contribution na gagawin dito ni Joan De Guzman for Rizal.
Oh, that's a sharp
Yeah.
serve. Urmeneta from the back. Picked up by Tulang. De Guzman will try. Nakita niya kuha ni Delerio. That's too low of a hit for Rica Rivera.
And also, I think yung set for Rica is quite really long at medyo mababa. Kanina nakita natin yung mga set medyo mataas. Doon niya mas nagagawa ng paraan na anggulohin yung palo niya.
Baba sa 3 ang kalamangan ng Nasipit. Tulang serves. Urmeneta. And medyo na-delay yung tawag, yung whistle doon. Double contact. Laban sa Nasipit.
But good call here for our referees. Kita mo, pagkaset pa ng bola, nakita mo medyo iba na ng direksyon. That is clearly a double contact violation.
12 serving 14. Service error. The first for Rizal.
And medyo mababa pagka-release pa ni Jaja ng bola. She knows exactly that that ball will not cross the net.
Serving for Nasipit is Osonsi Dahab. And she has been functioning well for Coach Benjamin since set number 1. As De Guzman hammers it down.
Well, I've told you, she's not only a very weighty attacker, but very powerful too. Knows exactly kung kailan niya lalakasan at kailan siya mag-drop ball. On the attack, from the approach, kita mo, papaluin niya talaga ng malakas.
That perfect set of the set is brought to you by Extreme Appliances. Kaole gives this one to the middle. Kinuha ni De Guzman. Puzon gives it to Lopez. That's too low.
And Lopez is coming from the outside.
Second technical timeout. It's the Lady Spikers having a 3-point lead.
Volleyball fans, tuloy-tuloy ang maiinit na laban ng inyong mga paboritong kupunan at manlalaro sa MPVA. Mapapanood nyo ang mga maaaksyong laban sa MPTV sa Signal Channel 98, MPVA Facebook page, plus network social media pages, pati na rin sa Pilipinas Live app. Salamat po sa inyong suporta sa MPVA, ang liga para sa lahat. Maraming salamat po.
Lodging Maharlika Pilipinas Volleyball Association dito sa Inara Sports Arena, Pasig. It's Rizal and Nasipit for game number 1 as an error committed on the side of Rizal.
Well, right now, Nasipit is up by 4. E nakita natin ito nga Rizal tested and challenged their mental maturity and mental toughness. And for Nasipit, they really need to capitalize on that if they want to get this third set.
Attack did not work for De Guzman. Nakuha naman ng Rizal yung palo na yon. They will try again. Kaole goes to Rica Rivera. Drop in the middle did not work. As Rivera will try with the push, but that's too low.
Really good intention for Rica Rivera. Unfortunately, that ball didn't go outside.
Now serving for Rizal.
14 serving 17. This is De Guzman. Kaole. Ibigay kay Rica from the opposite. She's blocked. And a point for the Xentromall Golden Coolers.
For Nasipit, no coverage there para sa palo ni Rica Rivera. And you always want to give your attackers the confidence that if ever they're being blocked, there is a coverage. But unfortunately, late reaction nga dito on the side of Nasipit.
Dalawang hinahabol ng Rizal. Ole goes to the middle, and that will work.
And now, Tere Manalo is on the court. You know, Tere, another very smart middle attacker, not the tallest, but really very smart, knows exactly where to place that ball. And we've seen some adjustment here on the side of Nasipit. Let's see what will be their contribution.
Too long for Rica Rivera.
Too long and too strong.
But still, the Lady Spikers on top by 2 points here. As Maika Daya now on the floor, serving for Rizal. Service ace.
That's clearly inside. And for the defenders, you know, one tip, if yung bola is not beyond your shoulders, not considered as in. But Rica Rivera letting go of that opportunity to
Which
be a
is
counter.
very rare, diba? Dahil libero siya.
Exactly.
Misreading that serve. Rizal down by 1. Urmeneta will try, picked up by De Guzman. Delerio ang nakakuha. Puzon to the open, and there you go. That's Doguna with a good swing.
And of course, Doguna and Dolorito, very, very effective on that open side.
Timeout called right here. Pakinggan natin.
Ang ginagawa mo kasi, ito, spiker. Oh, hindi ko tumatapat ang paglaking ko. Ito, spiker, tingin namin. Ito, spiker, nasa ka. Adjust ka siya. Ayaw mo mag-adjust eh. Isang resulta, isang resulta.
Lasing Nasipit!
Specific instruction there coming from Coach Benjamin. This is the problem of Rizal earlier when Rica Rivera continuously doing damage for Nasipit. And right now, ito nga, Nasipit, blocking problem. Kita natin yung specific dinemo pa ni Coach Benjamin. The right way of blocking an attacker.
And that's the right way of hitting from the middle. Yan ang sabi ni Manalo.
And Tere Manalo, I think that attack really worth a replay there.
Definitely, and that perfect set of the set is brought to you by Extreme Appliances. Puzon kay Doguna. Medyo napalakas ang hampas.
The very close third set here.
Balik sa dalawa
Oo.
ang kalamangan ng Nasipit. As Therese Manalo now on deck for Nasipit. Puzon to the middle, picked up by Kaole. Kai attacks, nandun si Puzon na ibalik agad. Ormeneta, no go. Doguna, nabasa yan dito ng Nasipit as they continue to play, pero tinapos na ni Joanne Doguna.
And you can see on the replay, the blockers here of Nasipit really knows exactly na kay Duguna pupunta. Pero yung hands talaga of the blockers, really not pressing forward, hindi nakapayong. So ang tendency talaga niyan is that mag-check ball lang yan or mag-off the block lang yan.
Kaole to the middle, nabasa yan ni Lopez. Tulang was rejected. It's Venice Puzon, excellent pancake by Delerio. Pagkakataon uli ng Rizal. This time, Jaja Tulang goes to the other side.
And that is the problem if you give Rizal a free ball. They have an excellent passing and good setting for Puzon. At kita mo, zero tempo attack talaga dito si Jaja Tulang.
We are now tied again at 20. Free ball para sa Rizal. Puzon pupunta kay Doguna. Combination play, but that's too wide.
I think they're protesting for a check ball, but let's see on the replay if there is any check on that combination. Hard to tell.
Lamang ulit ng isa ang Lady Spikers. This is Kai B with a service ace.
Lucky break for Kai Balwalwa on that service ace. For Nasipit, the only thing that they need to do is to play perfect volleyball, not committing extra errors.
Up by 2. De Guzman to Doguna. There was coverage by Rizal. And another one, she's rejected. De Guzman with a push. Delerio was there. Urmeneta down the line, hit.
I think this is some of the few moments that we've seen Ormeneta doing down the line, and she is effective on that hit.
Another timeout, pero ito naman ang Rizal Xentromall Golden Coolers.
Na naman yan, all 20 yan eh. Pinababayaan natin eh. Jo, yung tapos nga yung continuation ng atake mo. Okay? Hindi na natin kailangan umiwas. Atakihin na lang natin atakihin. Natindihan. Sige, pag umanda. Okay, patakbo mo si Jaja. Si Jaja, ano mo. Go, 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 work.
Well, ito nga, sabi ni Coach Cromwell, yung follow-through nawawala doon sa palo ni Duguna. Masyado niyang inaangguluhan. Well, kanina, she's really very effective splitting the blockers, but specific instruction dito for Rizal. If they have a good pass, they surely go to Jaja Tulang for an instant point.
23 serving 20. And that time clearly is an error para kay Kai B.
And I think that timeout from Coach Cromwell really frees here the momentum of Kai Balwalwa on the service line.
Good first ball. Kaole to Ormeneta. Puzon. Bibigay kay De Guzman, and that is a point.
Exactly the instruction of Coach Cromwell. Huwag yun ang anggaluhan, but you need to just power it through and split that block. And De Guzman following exactly on that instruction.
Dahil nakadikit nga ang Rizal, timeout ulit ang Nasipit.
Isa, atake ka dito. So, nasa unahan ka? Atake ka dito. Ito, dalan mo. Ang blocker mo dito yung center. Nakita mo.
I like how Coach Benjamin noticed and observing here yung court ng kalaban. Sabi niya kay Ormeneta, you need to take advantage of the smallest blocker on your front. Right now, sa down the line, it is Venice Puzon. So let's see if Ormeneta will follow the specific instruction dito to go down the line.
Dahab was taken down. Ibinalik. And akalain mo pumuntos pa.
Well, on my angle, I don't know, but I think that should have been an outside already.
It is.
It is an outside.
Yes. And the Lady Spikers at set point. As Urmeneta now serving at siya ay chinicheer ni Karina Urmeneta Barredo. Whoa! That is a remarkable cross-court attack.
Very brave. A picture-perfect set there for Venice Puzon to John de Guzman.
(23) serving 24. Kaole to Rivera. She was shut down. She will try again. One hand pickup by Lopez. And de Guzman, almost another chance for Rizal. Kanino pupunta si Puzon? Nandun si Delerio. Oh, that's really a difficult second ball set up para kay Rica Rivera. And we are now tied at 24.
A difficult set coming from behind and a very costly error dito sa Nasipit.
Kulang serves for Rizal. As Kaole gives this one to Dahab. Picked up by Lopez. Ayan, kahit si Jaja nagulat doon sa palo niya.
Napataligod na lang si Jaja kay Coach Cromwell.
That's an easy point for Nasipit. Puzon gives this one to de Guzman. And that's in for Rizal.
And John de Guzman really showed up here in the third set but already committing 5 strong points here for Rizal.
Well, you will really need someone to step up, no? Kasi it's part of the match.
Yeah.
Pero another ace earned here. And this is the team captain.
Venice Puzon, yes. And that is her third ace here in this match.
Again at set point, or a match point for Rizal. Kaole to Rivera, picked up by Dolorito. Hinabol ni Puzon, de Guzman from the back. There was Delerio. And that attack from the middle, an error for Nasipit and a win for Rizal. And these girls beating the veteran and more experienced Lady Spikers in a dominant 3-set match, Chong.
And you see the mental toughness that has been an issue here for Rizal. Kita natin gumana kontra the experience Nasipit Lady Spikers. And for Nasipit, there's really nothing to be ashamed of. Nilaban nila here sa third set. They just really need to materialize those takeaways sa susunod na laban nila.
You know, what a fantastic comeback for these girls of Coach Cromwell. Napakabilis ng mga pangyayari sa ating unang laro. At ito nakita natin kung gaano determinadong manalo ang Rizal Xentromall Golden Coolers. And of course, you know, it was an almost win for Nasipit, but still, it's the youngsters who were able to deliver more. 27-25 is our score for set number 3. MVP of the match, Queen of the Court, and set highlights. We'll bring it to you when MPVA returns.
simplicity where nature is divine. A place full of hope, full of love, a God's design. Where everything is in your reach, from waterfalls to diverse marine life, majestic landscapes and its history. Negros Oriental, this is how you want Negros Oriental, this is how you want Negros Oriental, this is how you want to live. Negros Oriental, Negros Oriental, Negros Oriental.
25-22, 25-21, 27-25. Yan ang naging takbo ng laro sa pagitan ng Rizal Xentromall Golden Coolers at Nasipit Lady Spikers Agusan del Norte, where their young Rizal winning over Lady Spikers. At nakita natin ang daming nag-deliver for Coach Cromwell, pero ito ang napili mong Queen of the Court, Jong.
And I think more than the numbers, I picked her as our queen of the court because of the power, especially mga puntos na binibigay niya on the crucial match. And none other than our queen of the court, Dolorito of Rizal.
At siya nga ay kasama ngayon ni Fiona Bacani at the sidelines.
Yes, so kasama ko nga ngayon si Jonah Dolorito. Jonah, nung last game nyo, natalo natigil yung 5-game winning streak nyo. At nakabawi naman kayo ngayon. So, ano sa tingin mo yung mga nagbago sa team nyo para manalo ngayon?
Siguro medyo kahit pa paano mas nag-lessen yung air. Tsaka yung yung samahan sa court, parang mas naging okay siya compare nung sa last game din namin. And medyo pagod din talaga nung last game since dalawang sunod yung game namin. And ngayon kasi medyo naka-rest na po kami, kaya siguro mas okay yung pakiramdam namin.
Okay, so Jonah, actually nung last game nyo na nakalaban yung Nasipit, ikaw rin yung queen of the court. So anong pinangahawakan mo? Saan ka humuhugot ng lakas na maglaro ng ganito?
Siguro po sa family ko kasi syempre, hindi po sila nanood ngayon kasi may mga sakit, may masama pakiramdam. Pero sa kanila pa rin ako parang kumuha ng inspirasyon tsaka yung motivation. Ganun po.
So Jonah, may gusto ka bang batiin ngayon? Get well soon nga pala to your family. Pero may gusto ka pa bang batiin na friends, family, supporters?
Say mami, daddy, kuya ko na pagaling po kayo and happy birthday kay AJ Tablizo and sa mga bossing namin kay Mama Wanta, kay Papa Wanta, tsaka sa Wanta Aguilar family po. Sa Dolorita Tablizo family po, hello po. And sa mga bossing po ng Xentromall Golden Coolers.
Alright, thank you so much again, Jonah Dolorito, our queen of the court. Now back to you, Sheila and Jong.
Thank you so much, Fiona Bacani, and congratulations once again to our back-to-back queen of the court, Jonah Dolorito, and as she continues, to perform and deliver stellar outputs para sa Rizal Xentromall Golden Coolers and getting this victory. As we take a look at what happened in this game, Jong, set number 1, nakita natin sa umpisa pa lang, it was the Xentromall Golden Coolers definitely displaying more aggressiveness at the onset, and we have Jaja Tulang ang nagsimula with delivering 3 straight points agad.
Well, good thing about Rizal is that they have a very good transition play. The playmaking of Venice Puso and activating Dolorito Tulang with an ample support here of Lopez Daya really paid off here for Rizal to get that first set.
Pagdating naman sa set number 2, dikit din ang naging laro nito, but it was actually Nasipit able to take control and lead almost all throughout the match. Not until, the latter part of this set wherein, nakabawi ang Rizal and nakuha nga nila etong panalo na to, and you have, a lot of girls on the floor definitely operating when it comes to their offense and defense para kay Coach Cromwell. Pagdating naman sa set number 3, ito na yata, ito talaga ang pinakamahabang set so far wherein talagang dikitan. Again, but it was, it's Nasipit ang nangunguna and we saw how Rica Rivera making a mark
Yes.
on their game. Very exceptional performance as well.
And I think if there is something that this Nasipit Lady Spikers could bring to their next match is yung adjustment na binibigay dito ng mga players, that the versatility na ginagawa ng players nila, and I think there's really nothing to be ashamed of here for Nasipit. But congratulations for Rizal for winning this match in 3 sets, 25-22, 25-21, and 27-25.
Definitely in the Xentromall Golden Coolers making every possible effort at makikita natin yan sa kanilang numero, Chong.
For stats, what's good about here, Juanes, hindi masyado nagkakalayo yung attacking na binigay ng dalawang kupunan na to here in this match. 36-33 for blocking lamang dito ang Rizal by 2. Service aces, almost kalahati, 8-4. Those loaded services na binigay ng Rizal, really challenging the service reception ng Nasipit. And for the opponent's error, it is Nasipit giving 6 more points, free points for Rizal as they take advantage, defeating this experienced team of Nasipit Lady Spikers.
A clearly solid performance para sa Rizal Xentromall Golden Coolers sa larong ito. And they will return to their winning ways. Up next, Binyan Tatakgel, I Am Worldwide ang haharapin ng Marikina Lady Shoe Masters for our second game of the day. Kaya naman, Kaliga volleyball fans, tune in lang. Second match will bring it to you in a bit.